All right, I'm going to go through some of the features of the Tecsun PL-368. You can see here it's a FM stereo, long wave, medium wave, shortwave, single sideband, digital signal processor receiver. So it's currently off, and it's showing the UTC time there, and it's kind of interesting as a temperature readout. So I guess if you hit this display button, this changes to whatever, and the alarm, and I guess that shows if the alarm is set or not, and the temperature, alarm, the temperature. If I press the alarm button, I guess that indicator went away, showing that I guess now the alarm's not set. And hold this button down, you can enter the UTC time if you want, and here same thing. If you hold that down, now you can enter in set the alarm for the radio. This is a power button, and I guess this will set the FM frequency range. Currently you see it's set for 87 to 108 for the US, but there's other options. This here will set either to pick up long wave, and if you hit it again, now long wave is off, so it'll pick up medium wave. So that's used for this button, medium wave or long wave. So when you hit this, I have it set to medium wave. Medium wave will come up. Here, this is, I guess, a bandwidth button for a short wave. You can, I think it has 3 different filters. This enhanced tuning mechanism or mode. I guess when you hit that, it'll start scanning for frequencies that it'll hear, and I guess from what I understand, it's not going to save what it detects into memory. So I think if you power off the radio, all of those are gone. Unlike this ATS auto-tuning storage, there's for shortwave there's 2. If you press the left button, it'll scan through the entire shortwave broadcast bands, and if you hit the right, it'll just scan through the band that you have selected, and this will store what it finds in memory. So let's turn this on and see what happens. So currently on the shortwave, just with the whip. So this is Radio Exterior de España, 15500 kilohertz. You see a shortwave indication there. This is the battery power. That's the display showing the signal strength and signal to noise ratio. So if I hit the display, now that's the time, 23:48, and the alarm temperature goes back to the signal strength and signal to noise up here after I cycle through this display button. I think I talked about the time and alarm earlier. So I mean, this is a pretty strong signal, so it's picking it up on the whip fairly well. I mean, there's still some atmospheric noise, but that's kind of part of shortwave radio listening. So if I hit the left button, let me hit the right button. So you see it's going to start scanning, in that band around 15 megahertz. And at the top here, it'll show how many stations it's found. So, I mean, if you have some really weak stations, it's probably going to just bypass those. But we'll see what it finds in this band. So this is the station we were just listening to, Radio Exterior de España in Spanish. If I just use the tuning scroll, it'll go to the next station that it found. So this is another station it found, 15770. It's kind of hard to hear. And back to where we started. So I'm not going to hit the left button because it's going to scan through the whole shortwave band, so it's going to take a little while. Yeah, so down here it's the AM bandwidth. So if I select this, now it's on the 3.5 filter. You can go to 5 and then it goes down to 2.5, so it just narrows what the radio is hearing, but the audio quality is not going to be as great. So I normally keep it in the middle, 3.5. All right, I got it down to 10 megahertz. Let's do this same scan and let's see what the radio will find. So you can see, I guess it's keeping what it found earlier. It's like it found 1 or 2 more stations down here. But again, we're just on the whip, and I guess this time of day it's still some daylight, so that's coming in pretty clear. Do the scroll wheel. It's going back up to the 15 megahertz range that it found earlier. So this is kind of cool. So I mean, this is all the frequencies it found from scanning those 2 bands. I think this is Radio Argentina Rye, if you could hear that. So let's see, what is the time? 23:52, so it's 8 minutes from the top of the hour. They're playing music, I'm going to have to cut that out. But all right, let's go to... yeah, we heard Buenos Aires there. All right, let's go to medium wave. So I'm probably not going to use this too much for a medium wave, since I like using the Grundig 750 because it has the external ferrite bar antenna on the top that's, just turn that and you don't have to turn the radio. That's the medium wave, and then here's FM. And if you use headphones, this will give you FM stereo, and there's a long wave, medium wave, and antenna input. So I think I found out. So if what I showed you earlier, if you use this to select long wave, then this only work on long wave. But if you select medium wave, through the selection here. So when you hit this, go to medium wave. I guess this jack should also work on shortwave, but we're going to test that out.
Catherine, maybe I shouldn't say this,
but I did listen to this with the headphones, and the audio sounds good with the headphones since it's in stereo. Let's go back to shortwave. This is probably what I'll use it most on. So this is Rye again. Radio Argentina, and again we can select the different bandwidths, filters. The 5 is the largest, 2.5, you can hear the audio quality, it's not as clear, and 3.5. So, like I said, so it looks like this is getting close to the top of the hour, so it seems like they're announcing the signal. So it's pulling this in pretty good. Oh, let me try one other thing. So I attached the external AM antenna that came with it, so you can see, I guess it's sensitive depending on which direction you turn it. It's going to depend on where the signal is coming from. So they have a built-in ferrite bar in the radio, so I don't know if it's oriented this way, it'd be kind of short, or this way, I'm not sure. But let's take this off and see what the it's a pretty strong station here in Houston, 740. So I think I heard the static increased just a little bit. And if you could hear that. I mean, this is a strong signal, so maybe I'll do another review doing medium wave and DXing with this and see how that works. Okay, so I'm going to go to the shortwave shack and then compare this to the Tecsun PL-368 and the Grundig 750. Alright, I'm back in the shortwave shack, so I have the PL-368 tuned to 15500, which was already a stereo to spinal just on the whip antenna. So you can hear it's not coming in the greatest. Quite a static with the signal. So let me plug in the external longwire. So this is on the external longwire. The connection is a little loose, so I'm going to hold it and keep it pressed down, but you can see it made quite a difference. Just on the whip. It's sensitive with this connection, but that definitely makes a difference. Let's compare that to the PL-880.
También son personas que a las que les puede afectar y también hablaba de las mujeres embarazadas. Claro, no sé si hay alguno de estos bulos que digas, Jolín, lo leo mucho, el más repetido, no sé, que lo veamos muchas veces en redes sociales, que una gente, aunque sea mentira, se siga repitiendo, se siga expandiendo, aunque haya pues equipos como el de Verifica, de RTV, programas como el que trabaja con la de televisión española, que también intenta desmentir esos bulos posibles, ¿no? Pues igual, me preguntaban por cuáles serían para mí los 3 bulos que más escucho y al final, yo creo que mira, el más repetido puede que sea que el cambio climático es algo que ha ocurrido.
Back to the Tecsun PL-368.
Claro, es muchísimo más fácil quedarnos con el clima
I have to get a stand for this. Like I said, let me hold the connection. I actually need to get some alligator clips and just clip it on the whip. Here,
y eso ponerlo en contexto
point the speaker,
respecto a lo que estamos viendo
but
ahora.
it's coming in
Por
pretty
eso algunos
clear.
de estos mensajes circulan tienen tantísimo éxito,
Fairly similar
porque
to
en
the
realidad
PL-380.
claro,
Just like the
y
speaker
es
is so
facilidad
small.
para extenderse a través de las
And
redes
just
sociales,
on the whip.
aplicaciones que a veces pueden resultar inverosímiles, pero otras pueden parecer creíbles. También ahí está un poco el problema, sobre todo ahora con la inteligencia artificial, puede ser muy complicado reconocer.
So let's see what the Grundig 750 sounds like.
Diría que tenemos que hacer un trabajo para que las personas que somos referencia en comunicación tanto de la meteorología como del clima, porque ahora mismo, claro, estoy pensando, por ejemplo, en estos mapas que enseñamos, por ejemplo, en Radio Televisión Española, con las temperaturas elevadas, y que se nos acusa de haber alterado la gama de colores para afectarnos a la gente, ¿no? Entonces, la forma que tenemos de confiar en lo que estamos viendo es confiar en la persona que nos lo está contando. Entonces, aquí creo que tenemos que hacer un trabajo, o sea, tenemos que hacer un trabajo muy fuerte para mantener como referentes a las personas que en la actualidad como referentes. Pero no solamente a los profesionales que nos dedicamos a la comunicación científica, también a organismos como por ejemplo la EMET, ¿no? Entonces, fiarnos.
Satellite 750. Let me go back down here one more time. We'll go back to the PL-368.
Y a pesar de que tenemos a personas cualificadas en los medios de comunicación que nos hablan sobre hay mucha gente que le sigue dando credibilidad a usted. De lo que puede parecer en un momento. Pero, ¿sabes una cosa positiva, pongamos así con muchas comillas? Que el grupo que se va a creer así a ciencia cierta lo que lea en un tweet no se va a creer a los profesionales del sector, es un grupo muy pequeño en la sociedad. Es un grupo muy pequeño pero que hace muchísimo ruido. Es verdad, sí, parece que son las. Pero en realidad la gente que niega sistemáticamente.
PL-368. One last time. Turn this on.
Que no sabe muy bien
Like the speaker. I think it's coming quite as clear in here with just the lip. I think it's a little more atmospheric noise to my ears anyway. Let's go to the definitely helps out with the external line.
Además esto es muy curioso, es todo lo contrario, es que hasta en Suecia utilizan los
Let me see if I can find another shortwave frequency to compare. Alright, I have the radios on 15 megahertz, WWV. This is the PL-368 with the external longwire antenna. There's still some static, but definitely hear the signal clearly. Take it off. Made a huge difference. Check that with the Tecsun PL-368 on the whip antenna.
Altitude 0 hours, 14 minutes, coordinated universal time.
Let's go to the Grundig on the external long wire. Clear. Atmospheric noise and fading. Let's go to the whip. Long wire definitely makes a difference. Right, this one more time. Let's go back to the PL-368.
Altitude 0 hours, 15 minutes, coordinated universal time.
just on the lip. No static. Signal isn't all that great. Let's compare that one last time with PL-368. Just on the lip. Lift the speaker higher so it's a little easier to hear. It doesn't seem to be pulling the signal in as well to my ears. Let's go to the external antenna. It does make a big difference. But still, it didn't sound quite as strong as on the other two radios. To my ears, yeah, this connection on here, I don't know if it's loose, because you don't hear that on the PL-880. I mean, it's coming in pretty good with the external antenna. So not bad at all. I think on the whip, it's not quite as good as the other two radios. Well, let me see if I can find another frequency to compare. Alright, got another frequency. It's 9330.
All the politicians,
PL-368.
all the politicians, all the leaders throughout the world.
The signal is pretty strong. There's some fading and other noise on it.
Really, as the old joke goes, we really are all bozos on this bus. We're really all
so without the external
people
antenna,
riding this
that's even better.
third from the sun, right? We're all riding the short bus.
So I guess since the signal is pretty strong,
Enough of this.
commented before, sometimes with the external antenna you're going to be picking up more noise, so
Got a lot of
actually may make the signal worse.
From an engineering perspective, we really have to figure out the power in this situation. We really got to figure out how to
So that's
keep
coming in pretty
plastics
good.
from poisoning every
Pretty wet.
living thing, including us on Earth.
9930.
We
Let's
really
see
got to
what
figure
the
out where to
Tecsun
put our trash.
PL-880 does with this.
The population we have now, and we really need to figure out what is the magic number.
Just with the
What is the number? And is the number 8 billion? Then keep it at 8 billion. Is the number 6 billion? Then work toward 6 billion.
You know what they are able to do?
It's kind of
Look at life through loving and appreciative eyes.
Absolutely.
And keep it all simple.
Absolutely.
It's all about love. It's all about understanding in a different way.
the Grundig 750 on the external antenna.
Like that.
So here's a Grundig on the external long wire.
His name was Jeffrey.
That's the atmospheric noise.
Everybody
It's got a whip. Let's see if it gets better.
no good except me. Oh, and he was fantastic, and he, just like you said, he was full of compassion and understanding. We got along great. Just wonderful times together.
Seems to
Talking about
a
electronics,
little bit better, just like the other two radios.
stuff like
So
that.
that's
And yeah, was it a little different? Yes.
pretty good compare.
But
Let's just go back
It's just the spice of life. That's what makes everything.
to the Grundig one more time.
My friend to
And the whip.
to paraphrase the Beatles. It's just a joke. And but we really are. We really are made up of all this. And under God, we're all equal, and we're all.
Let's go to the PL-368.
By now, it's 2025. By now, you think we would get it.
And it's coming in pretty clear too, just speaking not as big. And I don't know if it's the digital signal processing, but it seems to kind of sometimes clip the signal. I don't know
The
if you
satanic
hear
noise, scrambling the brains of people, making us think that there's 57 varieties of
Whereas I didn't hear a similar thing on the PL-880, which we'll go back to
and this, I'm sorry, I'm an engineer. Trust me. I know the science. And there's two. There's two basic sexes, male and female. Two basic. I know there's derivations. And I know there's, top ends and complications. But basically there are two genders on planet Earth. And scientifically we are mammals. We are gods. We are created in His image.
It's still coming in pretty clear. I think not as clear as on the other two.
And He did that, not us.
Let's see if I could find one more. If not, I'll come back and end the video. All right, we'll end the video there. I did pull in Radio Nacional de Amazonia, but they were playing music, so I don't want to get any copyright strikes from YouTube. So at least that was a comparison on 3 different broadcast frequencies with the Grundig Satellite 750, the Tecsun PL-368, and the Tecsun PL-880 on shortwave. I guess I'll do another video on medium wave and maybe FM. So let me know what you think, but I didn't think the PL-368 was quite as good at pulling in the signals as these other 2 radios. And again, I guess the sound was a little more sparse and tinny because the speaker is a lot smaller, but some signals it'll sound good with the whip, and if you have an external antenna, that seems to help a lot. Hope this was helpful. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.